Madam Speaker, yesterday the government announced that the Coastal Protection Act was canned and that they are abdicating their responsibility on coastal protection to municipalities and to all Nova Scotians. Municipalities have been clear that they want direction and leadership from this province on this to avoid a patchwork of regulations and the unfair offloading of labour and costs onto municipalities, and I'll table that. Hurricanes, floods, fires, extreme winter weather, climate change is here. Why is this government abdicating their responsibility on this important issue?
I recognize the Honourable Minister for Environment and Climate Change.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. In no way, shape or form is this government abandoning, abrogating our responsibilities when it comes to climate change. We are a province in Canada that has the only climate change targets legislated. We have our first climate plan since 2009. When these parties were in power, where were their climate plans? We have the first risk assessment since 2005. We have the Sustainable Communities Challenge Fund. And now, Madam Speaker, we have the Coastal Action Plan that supports Madam Speaker, property owners, that supports municipalities, and of course, immediate resources being deployed for coastal action. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
The Honourable Member for Halifax Citadel Sable Island.
Madam Speaker, through the endless rounds of consultation meant to strengthen the eventual act, we know that a majority of Nova Scotians, as well as several towns and municipalities, supported the Coastal Protection Act and called for it to be proclaimed. But yet the minister chose to ignore this overwhelming majority. From over here, it looks like the minister chose to prioritize the interests of a minority of developers over the concerns of average citizens. Will this government release a full report on the consultation process that led to the scrapping of the Coastal Protection Act?
I recognize the Honourable Minister for Municipal Affairs and Housing.
So, Madam Speaker, we have forged a terrific relationship with our municipalities through all the things we've done, the renegotiation of the MOU. In terms of the Coastal Protection Action Plan, the reality is we see this as a partnership. We will be providing a number of things to our municipalities. We'll be providing floodline mapping, and we see this and example bylaws. So there'll be a very direct line right back to us. Is not that we're abrogating our responsibilities. The reality is it's an extraordinarily complicated question. The municipalities know their own communities best. In some cases, we have to fight the ocean. In some cases, we have to retreat. In some cases, we have to hold fast. That's very granular right on the local level. We have very different circumstances, from rocky shore to highly erodible to very low tides, very high tides. So this is a recognition of the complexity of this situation.
I recognize the Honourable Member for